Last night, about 11:40, Officer Jesse Hartnett was on patrol in uniform in a marked vehicle when he was ambushed by a male. Despite being seriously injured, Hartnett exited his patrol car and chased the male. He returned fire and was able to strike the male, who was later apprehended by other officers. The bravery he demonstrated was absolutely remarkable.
Yeah, welcome back, folks, to America Talks Live. I'm Steve Malzberg here. We're coming to you, as the title would indicate, the title of the show, live. And you could join us and weigh in, as you have been doing, 877-NEWSMAX, 877-639-7629. And tonight, when I do my regular show, the Steve Malzberg Show, which is on Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Tonight, though, a special show, as we're going to bring you Donald Trump's campaign rally live from South Carolina. And I'll have a panel of experts, including Roger Stone, Tom Borelli, right here to talk about it before he starts speaking, after he speaks. So you're not going to want to miss that tonight. Donald Trump live from South Carolina here on Newsmax Television, 7 p.m. Eastern. Okay, what the police commissioner of Philadelphia just described was, and I know we have a still picture of what happened. This thug, sorry Barack Obama, the guy's a thug. This thug, who had stolen another police officer's gun earlier, flagged down a police officer in his car. When the car pulled over, he shot into the car 13 shots. 13 shots, hitting the officer several times. The officer was still able and brave enough to give chase. He shot the guy, they got him, and he said he did it because he has allegiance to Allah, and he said he did it to show allegiance to ISIS. So, does that make him a terrorist? Yes. But listen to what the pathetic, groveling, despicable mayor of Philadelphia had to say after the revelation that this guy says he's a Muslim terrorist who did it for Allah and ISIS. Get a load of this.
In no way, shape, or form does anyone in this room believe that Islam or the teaching of Islam has anything to do with what you've seen on that screen. That is abhorrent. It's terrible, and it does not represent the religion in any way, shape, or form, or any of its teachings. This is a criminal with a stolen gun who tried to kill one of our officers. Has nothing to do with being a Muslim or following the Islamic faith.
All right. So now so just like Barack Obama, it appears the mayor of Philadelphia is an Islamic scholar, a theologian, who's an expert in what Islam is and what Islam isn't. Give me a break. I'm so sick of this. Having said that, let's get back to the phones. 877-NEWSMAX, 877-639-7629. If I don't smile and laugh, I'll die. I mean, what are you going to do? Bang my head against the hard table? Pat is in Pennsylvania. Hello, Pat. You're next on America Talks Live with Steve Malzberg.
Hi, Steve. How are you?
Good. Happy New Year, Pat.
Happy New Year. I'm sure you're as surprised as I am that our president hasn't come out and expressed his sorrow to the family of the police officer. And both the cop and the perpetrator are in the hospital right now. And he hasn't come out and spoke that how angry this makes him, how mad he gets every time he hears something like this, and that the tears aren't coming down his face at his press conference. I'm sure you're just as surprised as I am.
Yeah, I am shocked. Now, if the thug had been killed by the cop, Obama would have sent 3 representatives to the funeral of the thug, like he did to Michael Brown, who was also a thug. I know that got a high school student recently in trouble in I forget what town because he wrote a paper as a junior or a senior about Missouri and about Michael Brown, and he called him a thug, and now people want to kill him. But anyway, I digress. Look, Barack Obama is only moved by 2 things. He's moved by the killing and shooting of a Michael Brown, a thug, or he's moved by the killing and attacking of somehow of a Muslim. If Jews are slaughtered in a Jerusalem synagogue, axed to death, he shrugs. If Christians are beheaded, he shrugs. If a cop is killed, he shrugs. So that's who he is, and there's no changing him, Pat. All right, Pat, thank you very much. Have a good day. Appreciate the call. All right, folks, in the next segment, And James, you could stay there. We'll take you and anybody else who's on hold. But I want to turn our attention to Donald Trump and some of what he had to say at his rally yesterday up in Vermont. And of course, again, we'll have his whole campaign stop tonight from South Carolina at 7 p.m. on my show. But he had some very interesting things. There was a heckler, so we'll bring you up to date on that. The Hillary-Trump feud over women and sex and the whole thing. It's all straight ahead. And your phone calls on America Talks Live, 877 Newsmax, 877-639-7629.